Hello everybody, again welcome to the Shepherd's Pie channel. Hope you are all staying safe from this pandemic.
Yeah, we wanted to say that we're praying for everyone, all of our viewers and our followers and supporters of this channel and all the world actually with regards to this pandemic of the coronavirus.
Alright, so today we are going to talk about autism and how Ghana we view it. We are lucky my wife is taking a course on that, so we will hear her view and then I will talk about how we also view it in Ghana. Stay tuned. Again, welcome back. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and also like and share the video. Thanks again for joining us. All right, babe. So what is autism?
Yeah, so before I go into that, I want to just say why we're linking it to Ghana. It's not that autism is new across the world. It's been going on forever, I'm sure. But the reason we're linking it to Ghana is because when I came to Ghana in 2011, as most of you know who follow us, and if you don't follow us, you may not know this, but we met during missions, and I was African American, going over to do a missions trip in Ghana, and he is a Ghanaian, and we met. He was our translator. But long story short, in 2011, I stayed in Ghana for 3 months in a small rural area, and during that time, I ran into a guy who, for whatever reason, probably because I was a missionary, was asking me to come to one of their disability meetings.
Yeah.
And it was more physical disability than anything else, but he wanted me to come to sit in. And so I did, and that just probably stayed in my mind up until now. So from 2011 all the way up until now, which is 2020, almost a decade ago. And that had such an impact on me, on my soul of what's going on here. Like just sitting in on their meeting, hearing their needs, seeing how as America, how far we come with regards to this whole thing of accessibility, making things accessible to all, not just to people who are typically developing. Now, with that said, it made me wonder and ask him a lot of questions when I was in Ghana even. How do you guys view people with disability, physical disability, mental disability, and then going on to autism? How do you guys view it? What do y'all do with the people there? Are they invited into the communities, or are they excluded from things? So it just kind of got my mind going, and I never really forgot it. So now, even now being married, fast forward years later, I'm in grad school. Some of you know this. And one of the courses I'm taking this semester is Adults with Autism. And I feel like it's an excellent course. It's very impactful. There's so many different things when it comes to autism, so many different layers, should I say. So my point being is autism is not just a one-size-fits-all illness or disorder. It affects the whole entire person. And it comes in it looks differently in each individual because everybody is an individual. So one person may have autism that may look very low functioning. It may look like they can't speak. It may appear that they're this way or that way, but there's so much more going on internally. And as most of us know, autism is a neurological disorder. So there's so many things that kind of were like myth busters when I've taken this course that I've kind of gotten privy to, where you say, man, this person doesn't talk, and then they can't talk. Well, it's not that they can't. It's that, neurologically they can't, but there's a lot that they're saying. There's a lot more that they're saying internally. And thank God for such technologies that allow them to get some of those words out. Written form, or with computer systems and different things like that, or pointing at what they call alphabet charts. So this got me to thinking, what are the needs of those in the Ghanaian community and population with regards to those who have autism, and both physically and mentally disabled communities. So it just got us thinking about what our mission is and what questions we can ask and how we can fit in there. So how does Ghana view autism?
Yes. This is a new thing to me. You know, I heard the word autism when I came here in the United States.
Wow.
Yeah. So in Ghana, we don't have a specific name. I will speak for my tribe. You know, we have several languages in Ghana, but the language I speak, we don't have an actual name for autism. You know, so what we normally call them is Jimmy Jimmy, and Jimmy Jimmy means, you know, fool. You know, like they are fools, which is not supposed to be. You know, just that we don't understand them. You get a point? We don't understand them doesn't mean they are fools. You get a point? But that's how we call them Jimmy Jimmy or in Suba. We have some of them that believe that they are river child in Suba, which is they believe that. And during the olden days, they used to kill them.
Wow.
You know, they take them to the river, and they believe they call on the river. You know, do their enchantment, and then that's it. They kill the child. You know.
So let's be clear here. Obviously, with autism typically is diagnosed later on after infancy.
Yeah.
And so with this case, a lot of what you may be seeing with the Insuaba babies may not be necessarily autism.
I
Maybe some
love
other...
how you pronounce it. Can you pronounce it one more?
Insuaba?
Insuaba. Thank you.
Did I pronounce it right?
That's good. That's good. You tried. Insuaba. Yeah,
whatever. So he's picking on me right now, just so y'all know. It's being sarcastic. So yeah, I was just trying to figure out, is there a differentiation? Because obviously what you may be seeing at birth, which is birth defects and other mental health issues, may not always be traced back to autism.
Yes, it's true.
And some things that are autism may not always be recognized.
Yeah, it's true. You know, mostly we categorize all of them as one. You know, it might be.
So if anything's wrong with the child, they don't even know what it is.
Palsy or whatever. Either, you know, mostly people that normally survive are those who are like physically challenged. Then those people, you know, they think, they talk, they do all that we do. Just that they might not be able to move and do, you know, things like that. So for them, most people, you know, stay home. Do you get what I'm saying? But if you are mentally challenged, that's a problem because nobody know how to deal with you. And in Ghana, we don't have the, you know, the institution or places that you can take them. So they believe it's a river child, it's a curse. Your family is cursed or the child is cursed. So they intend to kill the child. But now things have changed and it's changing. Hopefully, you know, people will begin to understand that they also have to have a education on autism or maybe mental challenge and how to, you know, deal with them or treat them. So they intend to put them in the room, lock them, or think they are spiritual or, you know, they are possessed with something, you know.
Right.
So it's just crazy how we deal with autism. But now, you know, in Ghana, I'm so excited. We have some organizations that are beginning to, you know, teach people. They are doing well. They are trying to get them off the street because they used to be on the street begging for money, you know, because they don't have the skills. Nobody taught them anything, but they also have the ability to learn, you know, trade or, you know, seamstress or hairdressing or all that. They have that skills to do it, but they don't have the chance. If you can help somebody, go ahead and do it because that's what the Lord wants us to do, and that's what we believe, you know. So.
And advocating for those who can't advocate for themselves or whose voices are not heard because they're dismissed and stigmatized. Yeah.
So again, if you have any question, please put it on the comment section below, and then, you know, about Ghana or whatever, we will answer. Thank you so much. God bless you.